positive media and the reference we gave to the politicians, etc., and the behavior of human beings as a whole in the planet Earth makes us to think and reflect on ourselves, where you are, who you are, what is our future, etc. Yesterday, my grandchildren are watching some movie in the TV. I said, please leave for some time. I want to see the news. Who is the new chief minister? Big things going on in Delhi. And we switch on the TV and all the things. After watching half an hour, my wife said, why you want to see a movie? See the movie here. If you could see, if you have seen yesterday's scene, two prominent politicians going to Delhi, one after another chasing and all the things. So far, they said before the election, we, then suddenly I came. See, this is the behavior pattern happening for politicians, human beings as a whole. The thing is, what is the future for all of us? How we will survive in the future planet, not we, the children, the next generation. It is a very interesting thing by one leading from the emerging future by Otto Schammer of MIT. He has written a book, What is the Leadership of the Future? And in the beginning he says, finance, food, fuel, water shortage, resource scarcity, climate chaos, mass poverty, mass migration, fundamentalism, terrorism, financial oligarchy. We have entered an age of disruption. Everywhere you find disruption. Yet the possibility of profound personal, societal and global renewal have never been more real now as now. Now is our time for a change. Our moment of disruption deals with the death and rebirth. What is dying is an old civilization and a mindset of maximum me, maximum material consumption, bigger is better, and a specialist interest group driven decision making that has led us to a state of organized irresponsibility, collectively creating the result that nobody wants. Everyone is acting, but nobody wants the result what is coming out of it. There is a war taking place between Ukraine and Russia. All they see, they may not end up in a nuclear war. But they themselves do not know. Sorry, thank you. They themselves do not know what they are fighting and dying. When you look at the stars in the night, you look up there, and when you go to scientific calculations there, they are not reached here now or yesterday or some months or years back. They are reached the light year millions and billions of years. Some are not existing also. When you look to the stars above and the galaxy and the planets and all the things and look down to us, we feel sometimes we are the only creatures living on this vast universe, human beings. Are we alone? Is there somebody to help us? That is what everyone has to reflect. What is man struggling is because man without his knowledge, he is struggling himself to be the best for himself. What is called the ecosystem slavery, which have been enslaved ourselves. And we have to change this ecosystem to ecosystem, including the nature as well as the fellow human beings. I think in the course of time, people will be more wise because things have changed dramatically in the last few decades or even last few years. And in the future, it is told, what about me will be known by you than myself. Dr. Antara Shetty, Vijay Kumar, all eminent doctors here, they know the diagnosis of the patients when they come to the patient to their rooms. But tomorrow, it is not they. It is the other fellow will know more about you than yourself. Data collection is so important, and data, concealing the data of others is on a major revolution that is taking place. It's happening already in Israel. You know, everything about individual who is next door is known to others than himself or herself. Things are changing dramatically. Artificial intelligence is coming on the way, and we also don't know what is our fate. The time has to come to reflect on ourselves, where our role can be in the future. Education is one of the most important things for human beings, because it is through education and enlightenment we come to a certain age of development. And it is also the education which gives values for human beings to live better and help better. So I hope the future generation will reflect more on themselves, on human beings. What is the best role one has to play for a sustained and possibly existing future? Otherwise, we are in the end of disruption, as you could see. The disruption between man and nature, as is in climate changes, and the disruption between the man and the fellow man, as you see in terrorism, violence, hatred, war, etc. And the disruption between oneself, seen in suicide, homicides, etc. I hope in the course of time we will realize what is the best for us from all our knowledge.